Hey everybody, how's it going? So today what I wanted to do, I wanted to test out the two steels of these Streamlines. So one would be the AEBL and the other would be O1, Bowler O1. And I'm gonna put the details of what each steel are, you know, like the Rockwell hardness and everything. I'll put that down in the description in case anybody's interested. And what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be taking both of these knives and cutting up the same amount and the exact same materials with them. So everything's equal. Like for example, I'm gonna be cutting up this size piece of wood, same size for each knife, and you know, certain amount of cardboard and certain amount of sisal rope, and we're gonna be seeing how the edge holds up. And both of these knives are finished up to a 1000 grit edge and then stropped. So we're going to see how each one performs on the various materials. So this might be one, maybe two videos. I haven't decided if I'm going to break it up. So first we're going to test out the AEBL. And what we're going to do, we're going to start with a piece of phone book paper to show the edge. So nice and sharp. That's the starting edge. And first we're going to start with the wood block. So let's find a good angle. Okay. So I'm going to whittle these wood blocks down to basically where I can't hold it anymore, and then I'll move on to the next material, and we'll go from there. So feel free to skip around because this could probably get fairly boring. Hopefully I was in frame most of the time. You guys are seeing how much material is being taken off. So this was a fairly big piece. I don't have the measurements around me right now, so I forgot what it was. I guess I'll put the specific details of what I actually cut down in the bottom, but everything's even, so an even amount for each knife, so it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so that's about what's left. I'm gonna go ahead and test it out on a piece of phone book paper again. Wipe the edge off. Probably wasn't in frame there, sorry. Still super sharp. I really don't see any change in the edge. Okay, so now we're going to go to some cardboard. I got a bunch of sheets of cardboard and I'm going to be using the same amount again. So go ahead and name this down a little bit. Really easy to cut through the cardboard with this knife. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next piece of cardboard. Just some, I think it's like gift box cardboard for what would be for like clothes or something. Trying to do a draw slice all the way through. There's one spot right in front of the guard here, which isn't really sharpened, so that's where it keeps getting hung up. So just so you know, try to put my finger in the way so it won't hit it. So I think this test should be pretty representative of you know, some various everyday tasks that you might put your knife through. Okay, more cardboard coming. Kind of getting hung up on some glue, but that's okay. Before I do the paper cut, again I'm going to clean it off with some alcohol. Try to get a nice angle for you. Okay, last piece here. Okay, I'm gonna clean it off with some rubbing alcohol. Set the knife down for a second. Okay. Really no difference, not much. Maybe a very slight hang up somewhere. I feel a little something with my nail. Might be a very small roll. I'll look into that after. Must have been a piece of glue or something. Okay, so yeah, that seems good. Now we're gonna do the sisal rope. This is 8 feet 9 inches of worn out sisal rope. So I'm not gonna be using a cutting board. I'm actually gonna be cutting this by hand. So to eliminate one factor of having the cutting board underneath, you know, particles getting in the board and whatnot. So this will probably take the longest portion of the video. So please skip to the end. Sorry if I seem a little bit shaky. My shoulders got some thing going on with my shoulders from swimming, so no big deal there. So about 2-inch sections with each cut. So quite a few. Say this is about what a much more than a normal person would put their blade through in probably a month. Oops. And last section here. As an everyday carry steel, I really don't think you can go wrong with the AEBL. Really love it. Excellent, excellent steel. Let me find a piece of phone book paper. Try not to hang it up on that unsharpened section. Just feeling the edge with my nail. Yeah, I still feel those very small, I don't know, maybe chips or rolls. But they don't seem to be affecting the cutting of the phone book paper. See if I can shave a little bit of arm here. A little bit, not as cleanly as before, but it is still shaving a little bit. Okay, so I guess that would be the first test here. I'll go ahead and shut off the camera and redo everything with the 01. So, see you in the next video.